Hey, so if you're back with me right now, guys, thanks for rejoining me. So this is just another game on Fragtown. This is one of my favourite 3v3 maps, to be honest with you. I kind of feel it is pretty well balanced. Was it obviously with all the flag points the way they are? But it's quite an underrated map. You know, a lot of people play it. More people play like I can't remember the name of it. It's in my head, but I can't remember it. I can picture it. Farmhouse or something. I think it's called. So obviously this game is a 3v3. Again, I play with people I don't know. As I say, guys, if you're going to play with me, give me a shout, man. I usually do try and play on Mondays and Wednesdays. Today I just could be bored. Just had other things going on today, working late, etc., etc. And obviously it's just one of the games I'm playing today. So people on my team, I've got Fitch, I have myself, and we shout out to my brother Islam. What's happening, bro? This guy actually does watch my recordings, so I appreciate you actually just obviously playing a couple of games with me. I really appreciate that, man. So I did say I'd give you a wee shout out when we were chatting away in the chat. Played a couple of good games with this guy, man. Obviously I've only got 2 recordings, which I think were the 2 best. So this is one of them, and I actually really enjoyed this game with you. So we're against Sans, Marquis, and Panzer. So these look like German guys, to be honest with you. So I was obviously on the far left here. We have Islam on the middle, and we have a Fitch on the far right. So Soviets was Islam was Commonwealth, and Fitch was obviously America. Miracle. Was it so? Obviously, I wasn't really expecting them to take this position, so I was kind of shit myself here. I was like, oh my god, these guys are taking this position, and I am not doing very well to protect it. So what my aim obviously was to do was just to try and regain this position again. So I ended up just chucking a lot of units in there. But they were really pushing quite hard. Like they were just went straight through the center, straight for this position, and they were definitely annihilating a lot of my units off there. And I was like, oh, what am I doing? What a noob! What an absolute noob! So I was like desperately trying to get more units into the middle again here. I was like, oh, what? Like, we only had like 1 position captured, and we're still trying to capture the far right position, and this is not even captured. This is like shocking. So you can definitely tell it's not doing very well. So I don't know why he retreated, but he retreated. So anyway, I ended up moving a lot of my units up here. I was trying to set fire there if you wonder what I was doing there. Just trying to regain this position, and obviously a lot of vehicles were beginning to pushing on us. And I was like, oh no, that's not good. So I was kind of worried about losing a lot of units over here. I'm going to be in really bigger trouble here now than what I thought. So luckily Islam brought in his Crusader to fight against their AA guns. So obviously flak, 2 flak guns in. Well done to Islam. Well done. Nice kill on that one. Nice kill on that, bro. So also got another flak cannon over here, and I'll try to see if I can get quite lucky on this side too. And I got lucky too. What a fantastic shot on that. That's nice. So just trying to make sure I absolutely annihilate this side and try and take over. Was it obviously Fitch was struggling a little bit obviously on this side. This side can be quite difficult to take because obviously these walls here kind of have a really good kill zone on all this position here because it's quite open. Obviously obviously you've got walls here. There is a few walls on this side and walls are in the back. You can technically come into this position here if you're on this side and try and secure this position, and don't let them try and get this bit. Really, my advice to most people is hold this bit here and don't push into this because there's no reason for you should. There's like no reason for it. I usually just tell most people to hold this bit and just make sure that they can hold this section here on your side, and then you can get a good kill point on that. Obviously, this flag. But this was a bit of a struggle. But we were kind of mostly focused on our own sides, and obviously trying to do what we could. So if you wonder what I was doing here, I ended up getting quite a lot of ET grenades in him, and the reason why I got that is because I went into this vehicle. This vehicle gives you anti-tank, anti-tank grenades, anti-personal mines, a few other like just normal mines as well, just grenades and stuff. So if you ever want to go in it, feel free, because it will give you stuff. And I usually plant mines here, and oh, there you go, there, and just other places. Usually I stick around the fuel stations as well, because it's quite funny when you watch someone go past it and blows everything up and everything goes sky high. It's pretty funny. I've seen it a couple of times, but I just need a good recording of it one day. Islam is about to lose his Crusaders next year. I mean, doing alright actually, to be honest with you. Ah, he's actually getting quite some good kills on that. A lot of vehicles definitely getting pulled in this game. Yeah. Hopefully he can get that tank, Islam can get that tank repaired and start fighting against that guy again. So I obviously kind of resorted myself out here. I got myself resecured and made sure that they can't push up on me. And obviously we recaptured the points that we needed to, and in the middle as well here. So the main thing is we were winning. Obviously we held the most American flags, and they didn't. Definitely give Fitch a little credit, man. You know, he's definitely pushing on this side. It's a hard side to take, you know, speaking from experience. You know, nice. You know, these guys got a sniper in there, man. Totally actually annihilating people there, so pretty good. Right, so Islam's had to take him back. Ah, that's a shame, man. So I was just trying to make sure I kind of had a few bits of this position secured. And I obviously moved my heavy gun up across, and I was trying to actually aim for this tank, trying to kill this tank and not let this push any further forward into me. And I was getting some good shots onto it, so as you can see, I stunned it as well as getting the turret as well as the and the gun itself. Ah, madman. Sometimes what you're usually quite good to do with the TNT is you hold it in, you run it. Yeah, so Islam done the exact same. So what he's done is he's basically hold the grenade, cooked it like the grenade. Like all you should do is basically push in control, and if obviously with him holding that gun, just like how it's highlighted here, and you run towards the enemy, and it almost acts like a suicide vest. Pretty much is the easiest description of it, and it blows anything up. So it doesn't matter if you drop it, it'll still blow up, which is a pretty good thing to have. So, and sometimes if the enemy vehicle walks into it, it's even funnier. So I ended up actually, I think no, it's over there. So obviously I was just trying to use my position here, pretty wise here. So I was just trying to bring him in further forward, just to try and keep shooting over here, try and see what he can kill for me. The tanks and vehicles, because they're bringing in a lot of vehicles, and it was definitely causing us a bit of a headache, because we didn't really have a lot of vehicles where they did. So I was just trying to make sure I can clear as many of them out, and try to turn over some sideways, which is good. So obviously looks like Islam actually got quite a good shot on that, which is well done to him, man. So just try obviously keep this vehicle away. I was just trying to like do as much damage as I could on this vehicle. Try and keep it away and keep it at bay. So it looks like these guys spent quite a lot of money on vehicles and stuff, especially the two guys on our side, on the west and northwest side towards the airport. So obviously when I saw this vehicle pushing into me, I thought that's a problem. So I tried to move forward a little bit. First round missed, so I kept trying to push him and got quite lucky and ended up getting a good round on it on the second one. But I was like, oh, just another one that's just. So I ended up setting on fire, which I was pretty happy about that. So I think I ended up seeing him at some point as well. Let's just see. No, I don't see him yet. Not yet anyway. So I was just trying to make sure I killed the rest of the vehicles there and annihilated that one as well. So I didn't see this one. Didn't even know it was there. Just killing 2 vehicles I was pretty chuffed about, so don't really want to go against the G tank again. And obviously this it's almost like a H tank, I think, or G tank. I think one of the two of them. Snipers and 12 kills in a while. Very good. So I think I ended up trying to send some stuff over here to help Fitch out, because he's kind of felt struggling a little bit. Hopefully he can get that sniper. Hopefully he sees it. I don't think he does, unfortunately. It's a shame. So I obviously brought my T60 just to try and see if I can help out, and obviously just blowing a lot of things up in there. But unfortunately, he got me almost right away. The old Swin just got me absolutely right away. T60 gone, rest in peace. It's just, oh shit. Just absolute waste, but oh well. I don't know what I can do about that. So I had to try and come up and help him. So he ended up bringing a Shermer, which was good to see. Obviously to try and see if he could get rid of this. You can obviously want to try and hit this as quickly as you can. Don't really want to even get away. So Sans was definitely doing a good job this, was it to me and Islam in the middle. So I ended up bringing my heavy, was it a gun back, because I didn't obviously want it being in the middle. Kind of want to bring in more tanks farther forward, so then obviously we can get better aims and targets and stuff like that. Didn't realise there's a big gap here. Probably should be filling that, to be honest. You don't like gaps like, you don't want gaps like this. This is a very silly gameplay. It's not good at all. So I kept trying to, like, obviously help him, just to try and take over this position. Felt like the airfield was quite secure, so I was pretty happy how the way the airfield was looking. And I knew at some point they were going to keep pushing on and taking this position back off of us. So Islam brought in another vehicle again, Dalamar. But unfortunately, it got taken out almost in one shot, one hit wonder. So obviously we ended up taking over this position, so it's pretty good. So we ended up obviously capturing it and pushing these guys out of it, which was good to see. My vehicles just got taken out by something. Islam doing the damage there. Oh, there's a lot of barrels just got blown up there. Ah, here comes a Stutzla, I think that is. Shot caller. It's definitely doing that. It was going to definitely do a lot of damage to us anyway, so. Yeah, so basically when I saw this tank, I was like, right, I'm going to see if I can bring my heavy gun, see if I can get inside of it. And I got quite a good shot on the first round, to be honest with you, so I was actually pretty chuffed with that. Obviously didn't kill it completely, but you know, I knocked out the target, so it was one less vehicle that we had to now deal with again. And I was quite lucky, I ended up actually blowing it up completely, so I was pretty chuffed with that. So obviously I brought my own sniper in, of course. Got a little sniper. So nice to see that we Fitch's Fitch is recapturing this far right hand side again. So we've got a guy pushing in here. Don't know where that was going, what that was actually that we had there. I see that get chucked, I don't know where it went. Oh. So I basically saw this and I saw my opportunity with my guy here. Oof. I was quite lucky that I ended up actually getting this. So I was just pretty chuffed. So I used obviously the guy there. I was hoping that Panzer was going to walk into him as well, but I ended up obviously getting spotted as soon as he obviously done that. So I ended up moving my this guy on this side to try and see if he could try and kill the Panzer. Obviously ended up getting his main gun, which I was pretty chuffed about. I was trying to stop this from happening, what just happened there. There's only so much I could do. I just happened to be unlucky that I ended up getting it. Then got my last guy obviously as well, so but he got torched by that ET grenade. Well, the ET grenade by obviously the landmine. What was it, the anti-personnel mine? Anti-personnel mine? I'm sure I'm correct in that saying. So this is kind of shit myself obviously when I kind of saw a Panzer coming over, because that's not really something I wanted to be going against. But Fitcher's done a great job of retaking his position. You know, he really fought hard on this one. You know, retaking his position and making sure he's securing it. He's done a great job in here. Islam man, he's doing a fantastic job in the middle there. Probably should have moved my guy a little bit further forward here to try and take it. Don't know why never, but just never. Yeah, it was pretty busy over here to be fair, so I always try to get more units into this position again. Obviously, I was gutted that he got shot like that. He did, because if he obviously didn't lose his turret, could have definitely defended this position a lot better. But I ended up losing this altogether, so it's quite annoying. But one of these things. I lost quite a lot of units now, obviously because pushing into the center part. Just trying to make sure I control these sandbags. And obviously we've got this Skitzer. Which is up there, we've got Panther now rolling in. As you see, these guys really like their tanks, so. So my position was definitely getting pushed back on. You kind of want to hold the airfield as long as you can. The airfield's pretty important to hold, I think anyway, so I usually try and hold it for as long as I can. Obviously I sent in more infantry to try and support the middle, because I really didn't want to lose it. And reposition my sniper. Try and see if we can get some good quick shots on these guys. Just try to get a lot of my right guard guys, obviously any foxholes that he was making for me. So So I was trying to get my sniper in places where pretty much like my guys weren't shooting at them, so they bend down. Obviously, I just wasn't doing very well with that. No, it's Tutsu right in the middle there. Sort of raining the pain on us. Fish is doing pretty good to be jobbing. Oh, Fish. He's definitely doing a good job in here, man. Still holding this position. Obviously, it can be a bit of a struggle. They try to. Probably should have got some more infantry in there just to make sure that this position was fully secure. Because obviously, vehicle. These guys were obviously at some point going to try and take over. Zombies doing very well. Getting more vehicles in again. Hopefully. Oh, I think he's just been unlucky. He's literally just got taken out as soon as that vehicle's turned up. So I've got like now 3 vehicles on this side. All 3 of them are from Panzer. So I've not really got any vehicles at this point. So I was like, this is a big problem. So I tried to obviously get my sniper there. Didn't really want him staying in there and getting murdered. So so I ended up bringing a BM1. Obviously try and see if I can hopefully deal with the vehicles that are coming up. Even if I can just try and like stop them from coming up too close, then I'd be quite chuffed with that. Yeah. So I ended up obviously bringing down a BM8 on top of this, and I ended up getting quite lucky. Ended up actually killing this vehicle. Obviously, the HE rounds worked pretty well. Big cannon from Sands there. Flat cannon. Skits. The reason why I was losing all the infantry here is I was trying to see if I can get another tank in. So I wasn't really that fussed about losing units, because I really needed like some kind of tank support, especially against the Panzer. So that's what I was kind of aiming for, to try and see if I could deal with that. Obviously I had my sniper still here, so I kind of kept him in the back and just kept shooting anything, just trying to cross that airfield. Tried to see if we can kill that vehicle, got a good shot on it, managed to tip it right over as well, which was even better. Here comes the Centurion, should definitely help me now. Don't know how that guy never died, but he never. Was this Centurion coming in and help me? Good such quite a big difference. Obviously, he was a bit unlucky. Obviously, what's going on there? Something else had blew up there. Don't know why he never got any of these guys. A couple of things. Yeah, there we go. At least he got that. So I was just trying to make sure I hold this position. They're the one, these guys taking it off me. I feel like I fought long and hard for it, so I ended up bringing in my IS-2. Obviously to try and see if I can deal with these vehicle issues. So there's a Centurion and an IS-2, both shown in this Panther, sorry. I'm killing that Panzer. Yo, what's happening T2000? Or 2 billion, whatever your name is, sorry. Apologies about that. Don't really, I should just call it half side there, man. So I saw this vehicle pushing into me, and I was like, oh no, this is a bad call. But I was really lucky. Obviously I had my guy there, and he just chucked a AT grenade out and killed it in one. Obviously bad that I lost more units in this, and the turret got destroyed, but Centurion was just still alive and still kicking about. Fitcher's doing a good job on this side, man. It's obviously pretty hard. I think at this point I actually did say, oh, like that's the northeast area gone. I was like, it's not really. I said, you still got quite a lot of infantry there. Just try and slow them down or try and not let them cap it. So it's another skits coming in again. Fortunately got my sniper, which was gutted about. Not really a lot I could do about that. It's obviously not a good idea where you've got heavy tanks here and you've got an infantry guy not that far away from them, probably with ET grenades if he goes in that box. He's picked up TNT anyway for a star. So obviously I had this guy pushing in quite desperately, and I ended up getting quite lucky with an ET grenade and killed them both. So that was TNT, they got chucked at the Cromwell, Centurion, sorry. And just blew it right up away. The only good thing is we knew that obviously we destroyed the turret at this point, and we were recapping both positions again, which was even better to see as well. So. So I just happened to be in the right place at the right time with that guy, and obviously same with Islam, so nice on Islam there, man. A T2 billion, I would love to say I would like some 1v1s with you, buddy. It would be quite a great idea, man, but I'm pretty tired, man, and I will be probably going off after this. Not this one, I'll do one more recording, see another one, and I'll probably be going off after that one, man. But thank you, and I will obviously give you a wee shout. My name is. In fact, I don't even know what my name is actually on. I think it's that Bubba guy, like that underscore Bubba underscore guy, or Bubba Sniper 91. Try Bubba Sniper 91. I think that's what my name is on. Was it Steam? I don't know. I always forget it. What is it? I don't know how I managed to prepare it, but I just do. So I ended up getting quite lucky. I ended up getting rid of that Panther altogether, so I didn't have to deal with it. So I was pretty chuffed about that. I think I ended up, yeah, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure I did end up seeing him as well, and I was like, fuck you, you're dying too. You're pissing me off. You just wouldn't die. Got another vehicle pushing through the center part again. It's usually quite important, guys, usually to have like an RPG randomly somewhere. Not randomly somewhere, but in a good position where they potentially could come. Or even an anti-tank rifleman. Because an anti-tank rifleman or a grenadier would have dealt with this issue right away. Because it makes such a big difference having one of them kicking about somewhere. That skits is launching down again. It's firing. Oh, firing right on my IS-2. Yeah, firing right on my IS-2. So I think these guys spent a lot of money on vehicles and tanks and stuff. So kind of made us, obviously in a better stance than them because they spend a lot of like things on heavy vehicles and stuff. So. It was a good game. Actually, fairly enjoyed it. So we're definitely still pushing in. So I was just trying to stop that position from being taken. We're that close to winning, and I thought, right, screw it, I'm just going to launch my last artillery piece. If I kill units, I apologise, but it's just going to be one of these things. So it was quite a good game, so I appreciate you guys for watching again. I'll do one more recording, guys, and then I'll probably be going off after that. But 2 billion sounds like a plan, mate, at some point, but it'll probably be a bit later date, buddy.